Hey, Corn.
Yeah. What's up?
We're gonna talk about that wonderful person that's your favorite, that Destiny guy. He
The guy
yes,
that's the guy that sucked out that dude.
yeah. A lot of those other videos, he's kind of getting some legal ramifications possibly because
You don't say.
he leaked that all those videos.
Oh, he did it. Oh, you don't say.
Well, I mean, he gave it to a 19-year-old.
America.
The Banana Bear Show! Greatest has come again! Hell yeah! The Banana Bear Show! Covering the sick and the dumb woke. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The Banana Bear Show!
Oh, Destiny is got some allegations, and I have a video that's going to expose all that he has done wrong.
Does this include him sucking off the guy from the right wing? And then the right wing says, "Wait, I gotta watch the video to make sure it's me."
Now, to be fair,
I hate
nobody
everyone in
knows.
this. I hate everyone in this, Mikey. I hate political analysts. They're dumb.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
dumb.
I've just given up on
Life.
any kind of no. I mean, almost that close. Any like watching anybody on the internet anymore because all these people have hidden stuff that's like, ugh. I don't. I mean, you got Destiny, you got Pirate Software. I mean,
They're all
they're
bad.
rabbit holes, man. They're rabbit holes. But I have a video from President Sunday that I don't like him either, but he has the best video breaking all this down in one neat little subject. So, and
Goody.
I definitely want you to hear this.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
In this video, I'm going to tell you a story about a man.
Oh, no.
It's a story that has been replicated over and over and over
Has
in
it?
government, in show business, in business boardrooms,
Yeah,
restaurant
it has.
franchises. This time, it's about a man with a small social media empire on YouTube. A
Small,
man who uses his clout and his fame to lure mentally and
really
financially
small.
vulnerable women from his community into sexual encounters. Encounters which he records and then, without their consent, shares with others. It's about how that man developed such a stranglehold over his community
What do they call it again? Oh, revenge porn.
that
Yes.
no one, no matter how disgusted they are, will dare call him out for this, even when it becomes public knowledge. And most importantly, this is a story about power, and of how normal human feelings can be contorted to serve a machine to make a man immune to the effects of.
So basically, he's talking about how Destiny has changed everybody and manipulated a bunch of people to simp for him and sweep for him. Um, yeah, 100% he has. Like, but however, this has brought on a. I'm just gonna stay away from Destiny now.
Mm.
Everybody's throwing him under the bus.
Subject of a large sexual scandal involving non-consensually leaked intimate material. All the way back in 2012, Destiny was caught up in a scandal involving a competitive StarCraft 2 player called Blue T, who had tweeted out a photo of his genitals. This was in retaliation for Destiny previously leaking nude images of her to his friends on Skype, wherein he laughed at how quote-unquote fucking hideous her face was compared to her quote-unquote beautiful body. In 2021, Destiny had a romantic entanglement with a YouTube streamer named Anna
So just this is kind of the history of it. This isn't the new for him. He's done this multiple times before.
I can see that.
Voir. Anna would go on to become known for insisting, often tearfully, that she was actually in a long-term romantic relationship with Destiny, which Destiny denied, painting her as crazy to his audience. It was later revealed that in fact, while Destiny was insisting to his audience that Anna was insane, he was actually sexting her the entire time, and referring to her with terms such as princess in their conversations. Anna threatened to post these sexually charged texts to prove that she wasn't crazy and that this was all actually taking place. And in retaliation, Destiny threatened in public to leak her nude photos if she did so.
Like if you and I had like sexted or something or traded nudes and you were like, I'm gonna leak your nudes, and I go, fuck you, if you leak my nudes, I'm gonna leak your nudes. Is that like blackmail or is that like abusive? I disagree.
So do you think that leaking sexting and leaking nudes is proportional, or do you think it's a proportional response in the way that you're reacting to that?
I think it's about proportional. Because you're leaking like sexual material.
No, it isn't.
FYI, that's
What is it?
Melina in the background walking around.
What's the well, fuck that. Whatever they were.
They were horrible, but yeah.
I mean, like people were having sex with her in front of him.
Yeah.
Because he's a cuck. There's no like manly thing about Destiny.
No.
Like the game sucks too. I want to just bring that up. Like fucking, I tried playing Destiny one more time, Destiny 2, and it just sucks.
I thought
I
you were
like how
talking...
Destiny did with that fucking guy, the right winger, and got leaked. This is a cocksucker. Who's not gay?
Literally.
Okay. You suck one dick, you're gay. I'm sorry.
And shit from another person.
That's the
Yeah, fuck it, I
stance of
think
the
it's
Banana Bear Show. I believe. You suck one dick, you gay.
I stand behind that.
Thank you.
proportional.
Destiny has also at least once admitted to accidentally sending homemade videos of him and his wife to
Accidentally?
people who his wife did not in advance approve of in accordance with a previous agreement.
You know he was bragging. You know he accidentally leaked those.
I'm going to say this again. I'm a sucker for blondes.
Okay.
So yeah. But you know what I'm not a sucker for? Fucking sucking dick. Which Destiny did to the right winger. And he leaked it. And that right winger is like, I don't know if that's me. I got to watch it.
Over and over again.
That he wouldn't.
Me and Melina had a conversation about, there were a few girls that we talked to. It was like, oh, cool, like we should record videos of like us fucking shit and send it to people. Like it's fun. I kind of like have like my little archive of like Coomer material that I'll send to people if I want to. There were girls that I talked to
We've all seen it.
past that I'd send stuff of like either me or Melina. And Melina talked to me and she was like, hey, if you're going to send any videos to new girls that we haven't talked about, like let me know that first. Because she wanted to be careful. And so I was like, oh, okay, sure. That was fine. I didn't think of it at the time because I didn't think it mattered. But for the first thing, like, okay, yeah, I should have like checked 100% with Melina to make sure. But like this.
Other examples of threats and
Please,
sexual
we're done with
misconduct made by Destiny are plentiful, but the general point is this.
Plentiful.
Destiny has a very bad history when it comes to sharing intimate material of people that he is sexually involved with without their consent.
So that kind of sets up his
Kind of like
past.
when he sucked a dick of a right winger, right? And he just went ham on it.
I mean,
And then the right winger said, wait, I got to watch the video to make sure it's me.
I get what you're saying.
God, do you?
Yeah, you
There's
said
so
it
like everybody stop talking about it. I'm not. That's fucking weird. The guy that does like all this, well, you know, political blah 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 blah, and then gets fucking owned by every single right winger I've ever seen. The guy has never won a debate, and yet he's still a political analyst. And then on the side thing, oh, it sucks dick of political rival channels that have to watch it to make sure it's him.
fair.
Come at me. I don't give a fuck. Come at me. I don't have a weird view on this.
Nope.
I'm normal. So when I hear this and then I see him still doing his political shit, mind you, he's wrong. Like, I don't care if you're right or left. His viewpoints on the left shit is wrong.
Yep.
And of using the threat of their release to keep people in line. If this brings a certain Diddy to mind, you are not alone. Like with Diddy, when
like
people
that
speak out
reference.
about Destiny's misconduct, the responses vary from silence to dismissal to outright threats of exposing their intimate information and media. Unlike with Diddy, these aren't just allegations, we have the receipts. In 2023, Destiny's wife Melina publicly separated from him. In response, Destiny went on stream and indicated multiple times that he was confident that Melina would not leak any unsavory details about the relationship to the public because he too had compromising information on her and logs that would seriously harm Melina's reputation.
Over and over and over again. It's just the consistent crap that he does.
These DMs revealed that in fact, Destiny and Lauren Southern had been mutually declaring their love and admiration for each other including expressing intentions to separate from their respective partners to marry each other.
So just a quick reminder of that. More Southern, Lauren Southern, and
Of revenge pornography, which featured various sexual encounters with numerous men and women that Destiny had recorded and sent to Rose as part of their flirtations, which incidentally include references to how he recorded other people not included in the dump, including a recording of a sexual encounter with someone he met on the gay dating app Grindr with no mention of having alerted this person to the fact that they were being recorded. Note, it is a felony to record sex acts without consent in the state of Florida.
which is where he was.
You don't say. The guy sucked a dick
So to recap,
of a right winger, and then that right winger guy that everyone knows is secretively gay. It's like, well, I gotta watch it to make sure it's me.
Destiny, who has a long history of threatening associates
Also, Rose was the 19-year-old that he leaked stuff to, that he
Yeah, I
had been
know.
talking to multiple years. Just
It's
reminding.
it's the sprinkles on the shit Sunday that is Destiny, and people still watch him.
yeah,
You know,
yep.
associates, friends, and family with public humiliation and exposure through releasing revenge pornography like Anna, or even just for the sheer pleasure of it, as in the case of Blue Tea mentioned earlier, where the only purpose was revenge. This time, however, somehow, there is nothing. Not by Destiny, nor by anybody else. No streams, no video exposés, no tweets by any notable figures denouncing what is an obvious massive breach in ethics and consent. Nothing. Which begs the question, why?
because he has viewers.
Why is everyone being so silent about something that by all rights should be a massive sex and abuse scandal about one of online politics' biggest and most controversial figures? As I said at the beginning of this video, this is not just a story about a man, but about power and how power works. And it's not a story that is new. At the center of this scandal is a concerted effort by Destiny's friends, associates, and community to conceal and hide his wrongdoings by any and all means. This includes deleting any mentions of the leaks on Discord and Reddit, obfuscating the issue by acting as if the leaks only contain private sexual behaviors and therefore aren't anyone else's business, or even offering money to the victims in exchange for their silence. Now, if one were to say that the creators around Destiny were simply remaining silent about this scandal in order to continue to capitalize on their friendship with Destiny and have access to his audience, this would be a misleading oversimplification. Some people are doing
There's Turkey Tom. I've grown to
Whoa.
not like him as much.
Finding out a little more about Turkey Town now, aren't we?
He sweeps a little bit.
that for sure, and some people in fact are even going out of their way to run interference to protect Destiny from the consequences of his actions. But this is not a story about the nefarious deeds of evil men and women, but about power. And it turns out that in fact a lot of people are simply afraid. Afraid of what they have a moral right or a public sanction to say given the sensitive nature of these leaks in this story without them voluntarily coming forward first. This was for two reasons. First, Destiny has a history of persuading his victims to come to his defense during a scandal. This happened once when a creator called Mr. Girl infamously attempted to accuse Destiny of lying about his relationship with Anna Voir, and in response, Destiny produced recent DMs between himself and Anna in which he got her to say that her own quoted claims against Destiny were false. And here it is notable that the fact that these DMs were between the alleged abuser and his victim did not seem to affect their credibility in the eyes of his audience. And second, because of Destiny's ability to use his hold over his massive audience to deal serious reputational and financial damage to people who he feels have slighted him. Nicholas refers explicitly here to the reputational damage Destiny inflicted on another commentary YouTuber called Chudlogic when he was approached by Destiny's now ex-wife Melina to give her side of the story about the Lauren Southern affair.
So, I mean, I've privately told everybody I'm completely.
Okay, I'm not gonna listen to that. Nicholas Dorio, he does his own thing, but I can't handle his voice. Chudlogic, commentary YouTuber, yes. I mean, those are prime examples of Destiny, like using what he has to force silence or to show people, like get people on his side and be like, "Oh, look, what I'm innocent. Look,
So
yeah,
so you're telling me this guy that sucks dick and you know, releases it, not only has this power vacuum, which is retarded, retarded. Like for example, if you ever went against us, uh, okay, go for it, buddy. Because I don't send nudes. I
nope,
don't have revenge porn.
nope,
The only cringy thing about us is our name. And that we did that on purpose. Um, what are we saying that's not true? Like, yeah, of course, I'm slamming the fact that he sucked the dick of a right winger that had to watch it to make sure it was him. Uh, all these political things, and this goes for Hassan too. Hassan is just a fucking diarrhea dumpster fire of fucking misinformation and dumbness, right?
mm-hmm,
And if he did anything that Destiny did, I guarantee you there would be uh, more repercussions towards Hassan.
uh,
Yeah, because it's just a dumb pile that he's saying. You know, he can still scurry away like a fucking cockroach when it comes to like his dumb viewpoints because it's his truth. Oh, but Destiny, he has this dumb fucking logic about well, you know, the government, blah blah blah. We need more blah 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 blah. And he's only saying this because it helps him. It helps him because what he was a StarCraft fucking streamer that fucking got into politics, and then people started agreeing with him because he was very left. And a little side note, if you're in the left and you're young, congratulations. That's what the left is mostly. Misinformed
mm-hmm,
young people of America that have less issues in their life. So they're like, hey, let's broaden our scope of, hey, we got to help the other people, you know, because I have so much privilege, you know, because those people don't work.
yep.
Like Destiny doesn't work. You
I mean,
stream is not working.
he did work. He did have a job, but
What was that?
he had, I think it was,
A fucking
he had
delivery
a few
guy?
jobs. No, cleaning carpet was one.
Oh, goody. Clean carpet, man. Oh, you can make a career out of that.
He
I
did
guess he
go to
didn't clean carpet when he sucked dick to that fucking right winger. They had to watch to make sure it was him.
only the facts here on Banana Bear Show.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat them so it becomes a meme. But Mikey, I don't like people like this because they have this false power, right?
Mm-hmm.
People have to realize if you're on YouTube, there's a couple people that have power, right?
Uh-huh.
Because they got the views, they make money, and YouTube's like, no, we like them, you know. And for them to get attacked, they get the wave of hate from their fan base, and then it's from like these fake, you know, takedowns and what have you, and then
Yeah.
all this bullshit. But here on Banana Bear Show, I don't care. I don't care.
The worst that can happen to us is we shut down our YouTube.
Oh no.
Done.
No, the Banana Bear Show, it won't prove that we were right. Won't be a martyr for this dumb shit that we cover. My God. Oh, go back to doing your locale shit. We will, but you're locale too. You're worse because you got people that are delusional that think that this guy's fucking normal.
Yeah.
Or they embrace it, which is even worse. That means that the people who are watching you think that's okay. Yeah, revenge porn is all right, dude. Talking to a 19-year-old showing your feet pics and dick sucking videos. Oh, that's cool. Having a wife and fucking bragging about it. Oh, man, that's so mainstream, bro.
If
God damn. Dude, when the fuck has it been? Okay, when we were growing up, we had like Sylvester Stallone and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger did some bad shit with his name, you know? But he was
Yeah.
still fucking, he had the pump. You know, he still fucking killed Predator
right.
and was the Terminator. And Stallone, he's still a badass for being like 90. Like John Wayne back in the day. But now people are looking up to Destiny. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
it's bad.
It will come to a time, I know it will, where fucking people will realize how much of a fucking
banana.
rag this guy is, and they will stop watching him. Like if I came on here every week and splurged dumb shit that is incorrect and said, "Oh, well, it's my truth," people would call me out on it. Right?
Yep,
Why don't they do it to this guy?
I would.
Exactly. Why wouldn't they do this to this guy? Because he has fans. Oh, we're part of community. Oh, Destiny Forever. Nice name too. You stole it from a fucking shitty video game.
Yeah, he actually had the name first.
Shut up, Mikey.
Just say
Ruining my points with facts.
it.
A lot of people
Point is-
who would otherwise potentially be ready to
Suck dick of a fucking right winger. That, you know, what was it? America First. That was his thing.
Yep.
Gay.
We're not even to the allegations. Hold on, Corum. Just
support
give
the
it a couple
victims of
minutes. Give it a
Destiny's
couple more
systemic
minutes.
abuse of female and male colleagues are stuck between wanting to call foul on some truly reprehensible behavior and the realization that if they did, there are so many ways to spin them as the villains through Destiny's further manipulation of the victims and of his massive following. Questioned not-so-erudite's continued association with Destiny, given the revelation that he had been sharing
That's like his number 2. She constantly rides with him.
people he streams with without their consent, and given not-so-erudite's own avowals of being a mental health expert and a feminist, not-so-erudite claimed that she was in communication with the victims behind the scenes and that they didn't want any additional attention. And so therefore, not-so-erudite was actually doing the moral thing by not holding Destiny accountable for victimizing them in the first place and for personally continuing to profit from the reputation of Destiny by whom she was employed, such as the Whatever podcast, which he would pay for her to be flown out to. Pixie had, for a very long time, repeatedly tried to present herself as an example of a woman who could succeed as a part of Destiny's orbit,
Pixie is one of the people that was leaked.
without being a member of his oft-rumored harem of women who offer him sexual favors in exchange for exposure
so
and
short.
stream time.
I love
In
that
light
picture.
of these leaks, that image has obviously been shattered, and she has received the brunt of negative reactions to the scandal, since people who hate Destiny and hate the politics of the people in his group are eager to laugh at the hypocrisy of one of them, even if it means joining in the mass harassment of someone who is in fact a victim of revenge porn. Unfortunately, Pixie did the worst thing that someone in her position could do. Rather than seek legal recourse or make a public statement denouncing the violation of her consent and dignity that these leaks represented, she seems to have ultimately chosen to try and profit from the situation by extorting Destiny. An American citizen who finds themselves a victim of revenge pornography has several valid actions they can take. Let's go over 3. First,
You know what they are.
Destiny to offer to help her financially as penance to stave off her threats of self-harm. A situation that would obviously be a reputational disaster for Destiny. Note, Straight Raid has also explicitly said that she did not consider the situation serious enough to warrant a wellness check. As revealed in earlier DMs between Pixie and Destiny prior to this conversation with Not-So-Erudite, Pixie and her friend Straight Raid had used the specter of her impending
Banana.
to alarm Destiny enough that he would be receptive to suggestions of financial compensation. Apparently, Pixie was hopeful from the beginning that she could get as much as a $1 million payout from Destiny, which Straight Raid had to repeatedly talk her down from. The condition of this financial compensation is, of course, Pixie's continued silence.
Even his victims. You can't feel sorry for him because they try and use him just like he uses them. It's like this infinite circle.
From taking legal action against Kiwi Farms for hosting the leaks. Pixie has since said nothing publicly. There has been no evidence of legal proceedings being pursued, and she has seemingly ceased communications with the people she was previously working with, instead posting on X about taking the LSAT in pursuit of law school. It appears as though her attempt to extort Destiny has probably paid off, albeit at the expense of every other person Destiny has victimized in the past and will victimize in the future. And so we can see the circuit completing itself. Victims. And if it is allowed to continue,
There is some people taking legal action against him. I don't know if it's Pixie or the other person that got identified in the video leaks. I didn't care enough to look it up. I just know one of them is taking legal action, supposedly. Uh, they've yet to actually show documentation or anything of it, so nothing could come of it. But it's just like this toxic circle of people that surround Destiny. He does something happens, especially whenever he spurgs out and says stuff like he did with the attempted Trump assassination. Like the guy deserved it. It's all bad. It's all bad. He needs to suffer consequences. He's, I think, a multimillionaire at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he is not one of us. He's not one of you. If you like Destiny, he doesn't care about you, just like Hassan doesn't care about you. Hassan actually hates you. Destiny probably hates you too. He doesn't care. You get in his way, he's gonna, I guess, extort you. So, Corn, what do you think about this?
He has sex with this this right winger.
Yep.
What a dick. And then all he does is like, does anybody like realize like even if he gets away with this stuff, it's still fucking like, it's so gross. Like,
yep.
I don't get it. And yeah, me making fun of this one act, everyone's like, oh, I'm trying to make humor of this fucking horrible situation.
Yeah.
And also point out the fact that he did do that, which is gross. Real men don't do that. Real men don't show off their conquests for, like, to get back at somebody.
Yep.
They may brag about it, yeah, which is kind of like a dick move to do, but whatever. Just a little dick.
Little. And with that, I guess we'll call that a video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Go check out Banana Bear Show shop.
Yeah,
to get merch,
hoodies, mugs. It won't include any videos of Destiny doing the sexy act with some right winger, and then the right winger has to see if it was him
by watching the video over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave down in the comments how much you think Destiny has abused people over the years.
Dick. Fucking dick.
Or how many of those he has gotten. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Right winger, and like, he had to watch it to make sure it was him. Do you get it? That means that it happened. Gross.
And he did, screaming his poo-filled cries. Cyrax covered in scabs with bedbugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. Lockout coverage makes you laugh till it hurts.